right, welcome to the first edition of the Any Artist Club. I'm your host, Rashad Washington, and this is my co-host, co-creator, Calvin Thomas. Before we get started, I would like to have my cast introduce themselves and let the world know what talent that they do. For instance, for me, I'm Rashad Washington. I'm an actor, creator, writer, coach, model here in the Chicagoland. And Calvin Thomas, let them know what you do.
I'm also an actor. Actually direct some things, do a little modeling on the side as well. Just looking to obviously make it up and step up within the industry.
What's up, guys? I'm DeAndre Smith, all the artists of the Indie Club, and that's it.
Deshaun Keys. I'm a musician. I sing a little bit. That's about it.
Marcus Scott, interior designer, Indie Artist Club. That's how you?
Jordan Larry, local funny man. Follow me on Instagram, Gordo.
This is William Perkins live from the Indie Artist Club. Check me out on Instagram, Dark Shade on my Easy E. I'm in the gym always sweating. Woo!
And today's topic, we're going to talk about movies of summer 2013. I feel like this past summer was a good summer for movies because there was so many of them that came out this summer. When y'all agree?
Yep.
Yeah. So what all movies everybody seen though?
Iron Man 3.
I saw Iron Man 3.
I saw Iron Man 3 also.
What about Men of Steel? You might see that.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
I've seen The Purge.
This is the end. You saw The Purge.
Which was a horrible movie.
So hold on, what y'all think about Iron Man 3?
Never seen it.
Yes.
I thought it was a great movie.
Why do you think it was great, Will?
Well, Robert Downey Jr. is always a good actor. But just the whole part as far as the twist where his girlfriend is turned at the end. And I thought she was dead, to be honest with you, when she fell from that little...
I knew she was.
Oh, you knew she
I
was,
knew I was
she was
dead.
dead. I was like, man, she's over with for her. But it had a little twist to it. So I thought that was pretty good.
Me, I thought it was the best out of the series. I thought the second one was cool. The first one was good, but the third one, it was just unbelievable. Like the way I see it, like for Robert Downey Jr. too, it's like when I see him, it's like I see him as Iron Man. Like Christopher Reeves, I see him as Superman. Now Christian Bale, I see him and Michael Keaton as Batman.
Okay.
I like Michael Keaton. I thought he did.
Iron Man, it was good. I like that because there was always something happening. I know that some people who saw it and who are really into the comic books, they said the villain had the villain twist to it because it's the villain that was really supposed to be the villain. In the movie, they made it seem like the villain was just the hoax and the actor to everything. That wasn't really.
A lot of people didn't like that twist
right
with that villain. Like a lot of big fans of the comics books and for Iron Man, a lot of people was disappointed.
But yeah, me, I didn't really follow the comic that much, so just to see it from the movie spectrum, that's why I can enjoy it more so than people who follow the comics hard.
One thing that stood out about me in Iron Man was the technology standpoint. Like, it's amazing how he can control these suits and be somewhere else.
Right.
So, when I saw that for the first time, it just kind of took me by storm. I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
that was kind of dope to me. So
that was
It was
amazing.
money, smarts.
A lot of people say that the movie kind of loses its luster towards the end. The third movie. I thought it was alright, but a lot of it was better than the second one.
Especially a lot of trilogies
do
have that thing. I don't know.
Start fizzling off.
I had an argument with somebody about
Yeah,
that.
but
Third movie's the best one. I always
I'll
thought the
tell
first
you,
one was
I'll tell you what trilogy. Well, not a trilogy, but my favorite. My favorite franchise right now, I'm about to say is Fast and the Furious. The reason why. Now I'm gonna tell you why I like this movie though.
Vin Diesel?
That too? No. I like that the way though.
Let's clarify.
Right. Not like
Not
that
a
way.
trap question.
Right.
Vin
But
Diesel.
I do like Vin Diesel and I do like The Rock, but it's not about the cars anymore. It's like the audience is. It's like when you go to the movies, you want to go on this journey with these characters. Like it's like you want to see these characters now, and the way they preach family and loyalty, man.
And Vin Diesel is the ultimate tough guy. Everybody wants to be. Honestly, guys like tough guy movies.
And The Rock,
it's been that way since John Wayne.
and Rock, he's stuff too.
Yeah,
Rock, he's
yeah.
stuff too.
Yeah.
And now they making the 7th one, man. It's I cannot wait for that. They got Jason Statham in it. They got Tony Jaa in it.
Wow.
It's
I've heard of
Just don't let it turn into another Expendables and we'll be okay.
It's not. I don't. I don't care too much about.
That's
it.
the ones.
That's the one of the ones I kind of
Well,
feel
you know
like.
what? I like.
Sylvester Stallone is Fast and Furious.
Because compared to, you know, Fast and the Furious always had a good storyline except for Tokyo Drift. So I think the seventh one will be, you know, it'll hold up. It'll live up to, you know, the standard that everybody has. You know, so that's cool. That's about it.
I don't know. I like the ending of the movie. That what really got me want to go see 7 because you know they kind of went back to Tokyo Drift and you know how you know the Asian guy, I forgot his name. What is his name?
Han.
Han. Yeah, how he died in the car
Yeah.
crash and then just kind of forgot about him and
Right.
stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to 7.
Right. Anybody got a movie of the summer?
I like The Conjuring.
Conjuring.
I thought that was you know I'm into scary movies anyway, so I thought that was a real good one.
Yeah.
And Vice actually did a special on it where they kind of went behind the scenes and got you into the movie as far as it being realistic. You know what I mean? A lot of movies you go see that's scary, you know, that aren't realistic. You really don't believe.
Right.
But as far as The Conjuring went, like they actually did a backstory on it where they showed like you know true events to the people that it actually happened to in that house.
Right.
So I thought that was just real cool for them to go back and do that. And when I went to see the movie, I was just like, damn, this actually may have happened. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm pretty damn scared. So. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Grab the teddy bear in there?
Mama, don't leave me. Mama, don't leave me.
I just go down. I just keep going down the line right here. Drake, do you have a movie of the summer? Like
I'll say the Wolverine.
Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a decent movie. I'm not sure about the actor, but
Well, Hugh Jackman.
yeah, Hugh Jackman.
You don't like Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, he cool.
He's
I like
so-so,
Hugh
right?
That's one of
Jackman.
the ones like you know, Batman. You see certain people as Batman, certain people
Yeah.
as Spider-Man. He's
Yeah.
one. When I think Wolverine, I just associate him with Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really put face, you know. Anybody can play Wolverine to me, I believe.
Really?
Like, suit up. Suit up.
I don't know. I just go back to what I said. Like I see Robert Downey Jr. only as Iron Man.
Right.
I see Hugh Jackman only
That's
Wolverine. I see Tobey Maguire only as
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
What? Toby? Maguire?
Yes.
I was never sold on Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. You know,
It's because you don't appreciate the art of movie.
I mean,
That's all that
Peter
comes down
Parker is an artsy type of, ooh, I'm a
That's
nerd
why.
type of guy.
And he was nerd.
Still, yeah.
But in the remakes that they're doing now, I don't see Andrew Garfield. He did, especially at first, so I didn't see him as a nerd. You know.
I think I like Johnny Depp more as a Spider-Man character.
what?
Yeah, I went there.
Hey,
I said that.
Next question. Next question.
Let's get to Sean. Sean, what's your movie of the summer?
One movie I saw, I wouldn't call it the movie of the summer. I really didn't see a whole lot of movies. One that did catch my eye was White House Down, Jamie Foxx and Channing Tatum. I like a lot of action as well as a little laughing. For the movie I like to watch it. White House Down gave me a little bit of everything I wanted to see. It kept me interested. Oh man, great. It was real great. I love it.
To me, I thought it was okay. I thought, even though I ain't finished watching, seeing, because it was 2 movies like that earlier. Yeah, in like March, it was Olympus Has Fallen. Now, I ain't finished it, but from what I seen, it was just great. White House Down, it was okay, but it was like a summer popcorn movie.
Olympus Fallen was crazy, though. Like,
Crazy. Like, I've seen a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of like gory movies, action movies, heads getting cut off, whatever. But the first 30 minutes, I was highly disturbed, like crazy disturbed. I'm like, I feel like something like this can really happen. Like all they're doing is giving real people real ideas on how they can get to the White House and just take over.
Yeah.
So the way they set it up, how gory it was, how they lined everything up. I'm like, somebody needs to call the president right now. Like, tell them to watch out because somebody's coming after us right now, like hard. But overall, it's like after they got past how they actually took over the White House, the storyline, how everything happened, fell into place. But that first opening scenes of everything, I was like, what is going on? I'm like, I want my money back. All this popcorn right now.
But okay, so now what is your movie of the summer?
We touched base on a little bit earlier, Iron Man 3, just because I know we're mentioning for one of the main facts is usually when there are sequels to things, 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, whatever, they usually do fall off as each one comes off, like Jurassic Park. Man, like how many you gonna come out with? Like after the first one, I feel like they could have stopped. The second one, okay, and then possible fourth one.
I love the first two. The third one,
no, they could have kept that. They could have gave me that money. I would have given it for you.
It's like goes back to when he created Jaws.
Right.
Steven Spielberg.
Right.
I'm sorry, folks.
And why did they try to?
The second one was cool, but after that it was just.
Why did they try to bring it back out? Like they brought Jurassic Park out the first one again, but in 3D. Like we know what's gonna happen. Like I don't
3D. People want to say, "Oh, I didn't get to see that in 3D. I want to have it be right now in 3D."
It's gonna be the same.
Nah, give my chance. Like
It's just been a T-Rex mouth jumping out at you.
Right, yeah.
That's about it.
But no, yeah, for me it would definitely be Iron Man 3. I just like all different gadgets, how he expanded with different tools, like different hats, different suits. Like I remember at one point he jumped off a building with no suit on, and then with the suit, the suit just warped around him. I was like, woo! Like every time you thought something was gonna happen, one of the suits swooped in or something else. Like it was always a twist, always kept you on your toes. And I think that's like a sign of a good movie when you don't know what's gonna happen next, or when you think it's over, it just keeps going or something like that. So.
But also the movie kind of ties the Avengers into it too.
Yeah.
As far as them having flashbacks, being in New York, coming through the
because
world.
Marvel
that makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
Marvel is going to that phase. It's like this after you get into like the third phase. Like, hey, all the movies right now is all connected to each other.
Yeah.
It's like a new type of way of sequels now.
I mean, like that's just cool on a whole new level, for them to start doing things like that.
Right, it is.
Let me get to Marcus. Marcus, what is your movie of the summer?
Definitely. I personally don't have a movie or something.
Really?
No, I don't. I think in my personal opinion, everything is kind of like commercialized.
Okay.
All movies are like kind of like commercialized. Like so, for me to have a movie of the summer, like it would have to probably go back to like spring or something like that. It wouldn't necessarily have to be dealt in the summer.
Yeah.
Because I think the summer is more geared towards summertime, like movies like the you know what I'm saying, Marvel vs. Capcom, like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's not mine.
Okay.
That's like this isn't your season, man.
Right.
That's
You
not
gotta wait till
Valentine's. Talk to me with P.S. I Love You Too come out.
Yeah, okay. So he's just not that into you. That's
right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that movie Valentine's Day.
That's it.
There you go.
Ashton Kutcher's my best friend.
Oh, Jordan.
Well, I really like Let Me Explain, which was a pretty good movie. It's not really a movie. I didn't see many movies this summer. I saw The Purge, and you heard how I feel about that. But Let Me Explain was really funny, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, we'll let you explain.
Let me explain. I'm into comedy, and I really enjoy good stand-up comedy. I've been watching Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy since I was young, and I feel like Kevin Hart is trying to put himself in that range. You know what I'm saying? Right. That timeless comedy. Yeah. It's not just funny today. It's gonna be funny in 20, 30 years.
No. Oh my God, Kevin. Oh my God, Kevin, you're the best. Kevin. Oh my God. No.
Do we have a? Yeah, it went ham. Funny as hell.
So we all agree.
I don't agree. I don't think Kevin Hart's a good comedian last meeting.
Really?
Oh. Compared to the greats, man, he's subpar last meeting.
Oh, okay. That could be a fair argument.
Like you just say, he's putting himself in that range or in that position as far as Richard Pryor, and Eddie Murphy, and Jamie Foxx. Like to me, just like he's not there yet, man. I'm not really sold on his.
I'm gonna say it like this: he is the hottest comedian right now. But go back to what you said. Yeah, of course he's not up there with Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy.
Not yet.
Martin Lawrence.
If that's the case, they need to bring back Def Comedy James Gunn season. You know what I mean? 'Cause-
I mean, but it's not many people that can make you. I mean, he's not a punchline comedian.
Yeah.
Tell stories.
He's a story comedian. I'm a story. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna weave this story. I'm gonna wrap you up in this story, and then I'm gonna come out the other side, and you're gonna laugh like crazy because what I just said was stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Help me.
Nigga.
Take a nap.
Right.
One gun. Go to bed. One bullet.
2 shots.
I mean, he's hilarious, man. You know,
It's all right, man. His storytelling ability is it's all right to me. Like I said, I don't try to compare him to the other guys in the past, but when you kind of if you kind of add him up to them, I'm just like it's all right. Yeah, his setup is.
Yeah.
I'm like it's cool, man. Like you have me laughing a little bit, but not too much. You know what I mean? Like I just like I guess. Kind of reminds me of a D-Ray in a sense.
D-Ray.
Yeah, D-Ray's a pretty good comedian.
Drake
But
like D-Ray.
He's not prime time.
Drake like
He's funny, but like you
I really like
you
D-Ray.
couldn't go like Cat Williams to me is funnier
I
than
really like D-Ray.
D-Ray. Cat Williams is hilarious.
Kevin Hart?
He's better than Kevin Hart actually.
No.
I can't say that. I cannot say that because Cat Williams has had stand-ups that were not very funny. Like his latest one from 2010, maybe 2000, wasn't as funny. Catapocalypse.
Yeah,
It was not as funny as Pimp Chronicles is funny.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
You know, and Pimp Chronicles was truly funny. You
That was
know,
back
that's
in
why.
what was that? That was back in
06,
What was that?
07.
School.
I mean, but you think about it though.
Go Salukis.
That's right. Kevin Hart is actually he was actually able, and he got kind of a buzz around the same time as a D-Ray and Tommy Davis that came back out and it really kind of got a buzz again, and Ari Spears that got a buzz. But Kevin Hart is the one who's standing out alone after 4 or 5 years, you know, and that just kind of says something to me that this man is really working on his craft. He's really putting the time in to actually be considered one of the greats.
The TV show is hilarious.
And to his point, like if you say Richard Pryor, you know what I'm saying, or somebody like that, like I understand where you're coming from because that setup time, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, they didn't need all that setup time. They don't need all these movies and stuff like that to get them going.
Right
you know what I'm
into
saying?
the
It was
Just straight stand up. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying,
Camera on, telling jokes.
It's kind of the opposite nowadays. Whereas they use their stand up to catapult them into the movies. That he's using the movies to catapult them into the stand up.
Yeah, I guess you can take the
He had to
time.
learn the craft.
I was saying, I guess you can take the time into consideration too, but
Yeah.
it's a whole. That's why you can't compare them. It's just they're in a whole different
honest
league.
hustle.
Yeah, it's totally different. It's totally different.
Alright. Well, everybody got their movies of the summer. I think y'all already know mine. Fast 6. I'm just saying, put it out there. Stay tuned and I hope y'all enjoyed this first episode and we can't wait to rock out for the next one. Peace.
Peace. 2 fingers.